Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Off-Season with the Georges. We are walking through the Cincinnati airport before 5 a.m. this morning. This is flight 1 of 3 to Montevideo, Uruguay. So we have an early start and a long travel day ahead of us, but we are excited to get to South America. All right, guys, we have been hanging out in the Turkish Airlines lounge for the past few hours, honestly, because we have a very long layover. Now we're gonna go grab lunch. We've just been sitting here. I didn't know we had to have registration documents for Colombia, so I spent like 30 minutes trying to figure that out. Watched a little TV. We've just been chilling.
What's going on, guys? It's your first time seeing me this video. I've been behind the camera for the last 2 videos, so we're about to go get some food though. Corona is the restaurant that we're headed to. I'm gonna go get a burger. I was wanting a burger really badly. Guys, we made it to Colombia. We're in Bogota, Colombia. First thing we see is a vending machine. Different food over here. Look at this stuff. They have chicken chips. Caitlin nicely pointed out to me. And they also have these mayonnaise chips. I don't know how I'm going to find something to eat in this airport if I do want to eat something.
All right, guys, so it was kind of hectic getting here. We were at the airport with plenty of time in Miami, but we were in the E terminal, which is not connected to the J terminal. So we had to exit and go back through security in Miami, even though it was a connecting flight, and we wanted to get food. So that was great. But then we were at the gate and they told us that masks were required as soon as our boarding group was up. So literally Helen had to run to the little shop, get us some masks, and then there was a whole situation where a family wanted to be seated next to each other, so we complied, but it was just really confusing and people were in the wrong seat. We didn't end up sitting next to each other, but we are in Bogota and we're gonna probably grab some dinner before our flight to Montevideo.
So Caitlin's got us like VIP like lounge access with a credit card. So right now we're like in this El Dorado lounge, and they have so much stuff in here. This is like one of the most bougie places I've ever been in. I feel so like upper echelon, but they have like a buffet in here and a spa, and it goes all the way back down through there. They have this like lemon soda drink, and then a little tiny Coke. And then I also just got the pasta. They give you either pasta or cream soup whenever you get inside. I'm gonna give you my first impressions. We'll see how it's gonna taste. Oh, I also got 2 spoons, which is kind of stupid. This is really good. This is some really good pasta. The sauce is really good. Time to try the rice pudding. That's a really weird consistency. I can't believe people eat this like all the time. I don't even know what's in it. When I think pudding, I think like thick, like vanilla, you know, like the regular. This is like, kind of like go straight through it. It's not bad though. It's just like, it's just different. Guys, I have a guest. She's pulling up on me.
Hello. But that can't be all you're eating, is it?
Rice pudding, pasta, cookie.
Because of the numbers?
Mm-hmm. There wasn't that many options.
You didn't want a rice bowl?
I didn't see one.
They're like rice and chicken.
They had a cream soup.
There's definitely rice and chicken. I've seen
I panicked again. No, but I really held it together though.
A rose? Oh yeah.
She said.
Just make sure you get enough to eat.
Crema sopa? She said.
That's literally a cognate, baby. Cream soup. You got it.
Yeah, but she said that, and then she started going crazy again. I only knew to get pasta because the dude in front of me, I saw him have an ultimatum of soup or pasta. I said, pasta, pasta, pasta.
You want a bite? Is it good? Is it spicy?
No.
Just a little bite.
Y'all saw she came over here, tried to tell me to eat some more food. They always be looking out now. Gotta get y'all one. Gotta get y'all a wife like that. Now, I'd be lying if I said I knew what was in this cookie. They ain't half bad. It's not terrible. I'm just not a cookie person. All right, an update, guys. We made it to Uruguay. We finally got off of the plane. That was a 6-hour flight from Colombia here to Montevideo. It wasn't too bad, honestly. We slept a lot on the plane, and I think that we got here earlier than we expected to, so things kind of worked out.
And our room is ready by 7 a.m. That would never happen in the US.
We also got our room upgraded like Caitlin talked about. She's killing it right now with the Spanish. I love having her be like the translator and the mediator because I can't speak Spanish really. So she handled everything in the car. It was really good, getting a taxi and getting the hotel room, everything. So we're trying to get things set up. We're about to try to go take a nap really quick and then get some breakfast also. Okay guys, as you know, if you've seen any of the other videos, we talked about how I like to do bed checks when we get to places. Caitlin and I have been sleeping on planes, so this is gonna be our first time in a bed in a good minute. We're excited. This is the Alan George bed check. This is gonna be a good one. This is like a 9 out of 10, 9 point something out of 10. This is gonna be a good sleep.
All right, guys. Hopefully you can hear us. We are on a bus. We're headed to Ciudad Vieja in central Montevideo. This morning, I took a nap because I didn't sleep very well on the plane last night, and today we had less to do anyway, so took a nap, got ready, and then we went to go buy a bus card. I speak Spanish, but not super well. I'm better at speaking it than understanding it, so it was a little bit of a challenge, especially with the different accents. I really struggle, but we were able to get our bus cards, and we found the right bus by chance, so we'll be on here for about 30 minutes or so.
We made it to the Plaza, got off the bus. It was a bumpy ride, but we had some good conversation, and now we're here. This place is amazing. So, yeah, we made it.
Let's explore.
Yeah, we're just gonna walk around, try to figure out what to do, find some cool things. Oh, water's dripping. Find some cool things to do, and then we're gonna go get some food later after this.
Okay guys, so story time. Back in 2019, I actually did an internship in Colombia, in South America, not Colombia, South Carolina. And I worked for that company over there, Sura. And Sura is an insurance company. I was supposed to kind of be doing like a project management type role. So I ended up staying only for 2 weeks. I left early and did not stay the full 2 months, mostly because I kind of chickened out with having to commute by myself. Overall, I'm really glad I went. I met awesome people. It was a fun 2 weeks, but I'm glad that I left early just because the internship wasn't a good fit for me and I didn't feel super safe just getting around by myself. Not to say Colombia is not safe. I really enjoyed it and would love to go back on vacation, but with a friend or family member.
Okay, so we found this. There's like a dip in the center of the plaza, and if you come downstairs, there's like a memorial for this battle. You said the Battle of what?
The Battle of the Rocks in English, and then it has a couple of general names.
It's like eerie down here, just a little bit. But there's like two soldiers over here who are, I guess, guarding something. But yeah, if you know more about this memorial, please educate us and put it in the comments below. But this is something that we were not expecting to see, but I'm glad we saw it.
All right, guys. Check us out. That tomb that memorial that me and Caitlin were just in, it's actually a tomb for Artigas, which is that guy right there that's on the horse. I was taking videos of that earlier, so we didn't really know what this whole entire plaza was about. We saw some steps and we went down the steps, and then when we got in there, we just started reading the walls and trying to figure out what this whole thing was about. It just looked like a normal memorial site, maybe like where they just talk about the history, but that is actually, Caitlin just looked it up, that is actually a tomb for Artigas. It's guarded, I'm guessing daily, by 2 guards. Those guards that were down there, they were not fake. Those are 2 real people. They just silent and still as a rock, and they were not moving at all, so we had no clue. Caitlin started trying to read, and she took her glasses off and she started trying to read one of the signs up there, and I took a look to the right, and the guy's head was just like leaning ever so slightly. So they just started freaking us out, and I was like, Caitlin, we gotta go, Caitlin, we gotta go. But I didn't want to be rude or anything, so yeah. If you do come here, I guess try to observe silence whenever you do go down into that tomb. We didn't know that, so if we were disrespectful in any way, we were not trying to be. to anybody who watches this that's from Uruguay. We're headed to a meat market to get some lunch. It's right by the water, Caitlin just told me. So
Mercado del Puerto.
Mercado del Puerto. She says she's gonna probably get some chicken. She doesn't know what I'm gonna get because I delve into more different meats than she does, but that's okay. We'll have some fun for sure.
So we made it into Mercado del Puerto, and there's a lot of like sit-down restaurants, or you can choose to eat at the bar and like watch them grill directly. They kind of like shoveled us into the table service. I think it is like a slightly extra charge for it, but we're fine with it. We get to sit down and eat. So now we're about to order and hopefully enjoy. I've been practicing my Spanish, which I always enjoy, so it's been fun.
So Caitlin has been translating for me, and she ordered this beef rib for me. I got beef rib with some papas fritas, and then Caitlin got some chicken in like this puree looking sauce. And yeah, some garlic sauce. Has some like a lemon garnish on it, and she has some fries also. We got the limonada. So yeah, this is what we're eating. We're gonna put this in the description below so you guys can eat at this exact place if this stuff does look good to you. They have so much meat though. Like, you don't have to get what we got. You can literally get anything.
And that's our waiter in the back. He's a saint. He's been so patient with me and my Spanish.
He's the greatest.
All right, guys. Alan crushed his beef ribs. Ate literally like all of it.
Like
so
it.
now, any comments?
I ate it like the superhero that I am.
So now we are walking back towards Plaza Independencia. I am low-key on a mission to find that churro place, but we're just headed to Palacio Legislativo, which I'm not sure what it is, but we will look it up.
We found said churro spot. I just really need a fountain with all these locks on it. I'm sure these are all like couples and stuff, people who put these here. But Caitlin found her churro spot. So now she's trying to pick her churro out. And her ice cream.
Hola. ¿Puedo conseguir un bolita de vanilla y 3 churros?
I didn't even know you were eating already.
Ice cream.
It's good.
Like it?
How did it taste like that?
It's like a thick vanilla. So we did end up finding the churro place. It was definitely further than 2 blocks from Plaza Independencia, but we found it, met a really sweet lady who wished us a great trip. It took us a little bit to figure out the bus system because we got lucky on the way there where the first bus we saw essentially was the right one. So it took us a bit to figure out the bus system, but we did make it back. There was a guy checking bus cards on the bus and ours was wrong, but he let it go eventually, so sorry to him. We didn't know what we were doing. But then we just went back to the hotel room to chill for a little bit. I took yet another nap and I'm energized for the evening. We are heading to La Rambla de Montevideo. It's a route along the beach where people walk and bike and everything. So we may see the sunset and then hit the mall before we go to Joven Tango for our tango class. My toes randomly started hurting right before this class, so wish me luck.
This is gonna be so much fun to post and edit. I love this right now. I'm having a blast.